When a closeout request is approved by DEP, SWPTS will automatically generate a draft notice of termination request for each BBL or right-of-way code that is ESC only, or a draft maintenance permit request for each BBL or right-of-way code that drains to an SMP. These requests must be submitted to DEP and approved for a project to obtain all final closeout acceptance documents. Start by navigating to Bubble 8 of the SWPTS dashboard. Scroll to the Notice of Termination/Maintenance Permit Request table and find the draft NOT or MP records that were generated for your project. Click on the request ID to open the form. We'll start with an NOT request. NOT requests can be edited and submitted by the developer and owner listed on the SWPTS application, and by the qualified inspector listed on the SWPTS permit initiation. Review the contents in each tab. In the Project and Termination Information tab, confirm that an as-built drawing has been prepared by clicking on Yes under the related question. In the Stakeholders tab, you may change the qualified inspector if the person listed in this field is not the same person as the inspector who has conducted the final stabilization inspection. The new email must be tied to a registered SWPTS professional user account. In the BBL/right-of-way code and Documents tab, you can confirm the BBL or right-of-way code that the NOT request is tied to, as well as the approved closeout documents associated with that area. If any additional documents are needed, you may submit them at the bottom of this page. Finally, navigate to the Terms and Conditions tab to send the NOT for acknowledgement. Once the NOT is set for acknowledgement, the developer, owner, and qualified inspector listed on the Stakeholders tab must log into their SWPTS accounts, navigate to Bubble 2, locate the appropriate record, and acknowledge it. When all three stakeholders have completed this step, the NOT request will automatically be submitted to DEP for review. Now let's look at an MP request form. MP requests can be edited and submitted by the developer, owner, and qualified inspector, as well as by the qualified professional listed on the closeout request. MP request forms are identical to NOT request forms with two exceptions. First, MP request forms include an SMP information tab where you can review data associated with the SMPs covered under the requested maintenance permit. Second, in the Stakeholders tab, you may modify the qualified inspector and qualified professional fields by entering the email of a registered SWPTS professional user. You will also need to identify two new stakeholders by entering email addresses that are associated with registered SWPTS accounts. In the Owner/Maintenance Permittee field, list the owner of the BBL or right-of-way area for which the maintenance permit request is being submitted. If this person or entity is the same as the owner listed on the application, enter the same email address. If the owner has changed, enter the new email address. An owner change request must have been submitted with the closeout request and approved by DEP. In the Entity Responsible for Maintenance field, list the person or entity that will maintain the SMPs post-construction, as noted on the accepted O&M manual. When the form has been sent for acknowledgement, the owner, developer, qualified inspector, and qualified professional must all submit their acknowledgements on SWPTS. When this is done, the MP request will automatically be sent to DEP for review.